You see the last two contestants. And we'll be back right after this.
There's one spot on your radio dial where you'll hear one great song after another. KZ106, FM stereo, Corning, Elmira. KZ106 plays favorites like Billy Joel, Dionne Warwick, Kenny Rogers, and Air Supply. One great song after another on KZ106. Olivia Newton-John, Lionel Richie, Neil Diamond, and Roberta Flack. One great song after another. Tune in, KZ106, FM stereo for Corning, Elmira, and the Twin Tiers.
Recently, an independent research firm ran a taste test between Sprite and 7-Up. And the taste people chose most often was the taste of Sprite. That's because Sprite is the only caffeine-free soft drink with lemon. And people just seem to love that great lemon taste. We like to look at it this way. We gave the people a choice, and more of them made the Sprite one. It's only Sprite for you.
Well, welcome back to our Corning Elmira TV Bowling Challenge. These are the juniors, and I'm Bob Michaels, Lee Pruitt here. Lee, we've got 3 matches down, and now it's the final match, and we're going to pick up our action in the 8th frame with these two gentlemen, John Losito, as you see him on your left, and the gentleman on the right is Hank Shaw. And let's take a look at our Lum scoreboard. And John Losito on from Rossi Lanes at this point. Do you believe that scoreboard? Look at that, 7 strikes.
That's a 7-timer for John Losito.
Okay, so let's pick up the action now as we enter the 8th frame. Here's Hank Shaw from Corning Free Academy Middle School. He's an 8th grade student.
Nice ball.
16-year-old who's been bowling about 5 years. And let's see how John Losito, who's been bowling 12 years, ever since he was 3 years old, and scatters the pins. 8 strikes.
John has been bowling fantastic for the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's already had 2 700 series scratch. One in the Traveling League and one at Rossi's in their Saturday program.
Tough split for Hank Shaw. As we said, I asked him prior to our broadcast, how long he's been bowling, and he told me. And I asked where he went to school, and he said EFA, Elmira Free Academy, where he's a sophomore. Now, if he's bowling like this in the junior competition, can you imagine what he's going to be like when he turns professional, if indeed he does?
He's got all the ability and potential in the world to turn professional. He just keeps it up and keeps working at it, which is what it takes.
Hank Shaw leaves 1 pin standing. Here is our leader, John Losito. We're in the 9th frame. And he'll pick up a spare. So he opens up on TV with a strike after bowling 7 consecutive strikes. Picks up his spare. And now Hank Shaw.
Hank's going to bury another one right in the pocket.
Right. I'll tell you, looking at the scores of these two fellas right here, they've got nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm sure there are some adult bowlers out there who would like to have some scores like this. There you see it, the 9th frame, actually through the 10th. Your leader is John Losito with a 229, with a spare in the 9th. Here's Hank Shaw from Corning Free Academy Middle School. Right.
Didn't quite get that one up there. Broke for 7. John could finish out if he punches out in the 10th frame with a 279 scratch.
Not bad at all.
No, it isn't. There you see our scoreboard again. Hank Shaw has a possible 219.
Yeah. Next week, we'll be getting back to our regular competition. And he picks up his spare.
A nice 219 game for Hank. See, like I say, John's got a chance of getting a 279, which would be his all-time single. He's probably got that already beat. He already had a 256, and there's another strike.
So our winner apparent. We're just waiting to see. It's all academic at this point.
Is that cool composure or not on his face?
He doesn't seem to be bothered at all. He knows he's got it well in hand.
He looks like he has no cares in the world.
Good form right there. Watch this. Well, broke for 7 pins. Our winner is John Losito of Rossi Lanes, and there's the final outcome on our Lum scoreboard.
John picks up his spare. He'll have a 269.
Final score, at least at this point, for Hank Shaw. He finished with a 219.
Nothing to be ashamed of at all.
And should be easy pickings for Losito.
Ooh. 265 scratch.
So there you have it. John Losito is the winner in our final juniors match here for today as he wraps it up and he defeats Hank Shaw by a score of 265 to 219. And Lee Pruitt will be back to talk with our junior bowlers right after these messages.
Caffeine-free Coke says taste them all. If you want the best taste in a caffeine-free cola, taste all the caffeine-frees. Judge them all against caffeine-free Coca-Cola. But don't stop there. Judge caffeine-free Coke against the tastes you know. Regular colas with caffeine. Taste them all for true, refreshing, big cola taste. We'll bet you'll take home the taste that's next to Coke itself. Caffeine-free Coke is it.
Corning Bowl in Corning, New York invites you to enjoy open bowling today. You can win free games. Just make a strike with a KZ106 Lilac head pin. And when you win free games, you may also win a free dinner at Jerry's Restaurant and Lounge in Corning. Corning Bowl also runs tournaments, so you can compete for cash and trophies. There's always something exciting going on at Corning Bowl, where you can relax in the lounge, enjoy a snack, pick up a new bowling ball, and bowl with your friends. And remember, qualify to bowl on TV at Corning Bowl, 375 Woodview Avenue, Corning, New York.
Bowling pays, so enter the Lilac City Tournament now. Our champion men's team took home $25,083, and Lilac paid $15,000 to the first place women's team. $5,000 to the men's singles champ, and $3,000 to the women's singles champ. So call now for reservations in the Lilac City Tournament. We're planning to pay over $600,000 in '84, so enter now. Call the Lilac City Tournament, 716-464-8288.
U.S. savings bonds have always been a good way to build a nice little nest egg. Now they've changed in a big way. A new variable interest rate lets you share in the higher returns of the money markets. A minimum guarantees they'll never pay less than 7.5%. It all could mean a bigger nest egg than you ever dreamed. Just hold your bonds 5 years or more for this golden opportunity without risk. It's something to crow about.
And welcome back. Our Junior Bowling Challenge is history now. Frank Navone, come on in here. We had some tough matches here today, and we got some youngsters who are waiting to pick up their gold, you might say. Well, first off, let's bring Jamie Norikowski in. Jamie, this young lady opened the show with me. You remember her face. Jamie, come over here and turn around so the folks can see at home. Now look right up here in this camera. You see that right there? Okay, Frank, let's see what she's got here for her winnings today. Boy, that's really nice. You bowled a very good game, 161, 159. It was close right down the wire.
Take it.
And congratulations. You come back and see us again real soon, okay? Why don't you just walk right off over that way. Okay, let's bring Janelle Kimball in here. Janelle, that was a good bowling game. Let me look right up there so everybody out there can see it, and your mom and dad. Anybody you want to say hello to? No? A little shy? Well, congratulations, okay?
Take it.
All right, you take it and walk right off that way. Okay. Let's bring Mike Clark in here. Mike, that was some pretty stiff bowling out there. 204 to 173. You feel your game was right on today?
Yep.
Okay, congratulations.
Nice score.
All right, Jeremiah Butler, come on in here. From Corning Bowl, you don't mind taking a trophy home, do you?
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah, you bowled a pretty good game out there. For bowling only 3 years, you throw a mean ball down there. Congratulations in the future, okay? And come back and see us when you're ready to bowl professionally, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Okay, our next winner of the day, Rita Steele from Rossi Lanes. Okay, Rita, why don't you turn around, look right up there, and take your trophy from Mr. Navone. Let's see, that was 206, 181.
nice round of bowling. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. And why don't you just walk right off that way? Janet Divins? Hi, Janet.
Hi.
You look very cool. You feel very much pressure there today? Okay. Why don't you look at the camera and say hello? Okay. Congratulations. And we'll bring in, you've been bowling 12 years, ever since you were 3 years old, huh? Boy, 8 strikes overall, 268. Lee Pruitt has basically tried to give away 3 pins, but nonetheless, 268, 219. Congratulations. Keep it up. And as John makes his exit, let's bring in Hank Shaw. Hank, from CFA Middle School, 219. You know, I'm sure a lot of adults would like to claim 219 for a game. Congratulations. Come back and see us again soon, okay?
Thanks a lot.
All righty. So there they go, and richly deserving a nice round of applause. This guy is still camera shy after how many programs?
I lost count.
Okay. Well, that wraps up our junior competition. We'll be back with the big kids, the adults, in our Corning Elmira TV Bowling Challenge. We want to thank all of you for joining us here today. It's time to say so long and invite you back to see us next time. Lee Pruitt will be joining us. This is Bob Michaels for Frank Nabone. So long from the Corning Elmira Juniors Bowling Challenge.